Our favorite leaker Regents just tagged me on Discord. Thank you. He tags all the people on the Discord. Thank you, thank you. It's 4:36 a.m. It's 4:40 a.m. right now, actually. And because you can see, I'm still awake, playing Warzone. I should be sleeping, but I love how. Actually, should I zoom in? I think this level of zoom is fine, right? I love how Regents. I don't think he ever put it like this, but I love how this time he put this information are leaks. It's data of the developer app, so could change. I'm sorry, I'll stop calling it leaks if it's so what. I feel like this is towards me. I feel like this message is towards me. Like, god damn it, stop calling it leaks. But yeah, developer app update. Hello, developer app. Stuff that the devs put on their, you know, little stash, and somehow Regions has I don't know how he does. You know, he's been mostly correct with some, like, you know, like all the skills for characters end up being changed, but like what characters end up coming out, like the collabs that did get leaked through the dev app and stuff like that. Still waiting on that Fast of Westeros, but one day he'll come. Some more stuff got added. Lots of this, you know, has no date. So please, all right, because oh my god, every time there's a new banner that comes up, like, where is Fast of Westeros? Please, he's not coming soon, okay? I gave up on Fast of Westeros 2 months ago. One day he's coming, okay? But just like, you know, when if I go up here, right? There was a point in time where, oh, they deleted? I guess he did. Or it was, yeah, I guess he did. They leaked, Arthur, you know, Excalibur Arthur. He was meant to be a festival, but he ended up being just a regular ass banner unit. So, but anyways, festival coin, new Elizabeth. Listen, I love Elizabeth. I don't want to say I love her, but I like Elizabeth, the actual character. It's just, I have bad experiences now with Goddess Liz. New Gopher, I'm hoping that's Rio Gopher. If not, I'm content with regular Gopher as well, getting a festival. We still need a festival, DN and Gopher. So, you know. Geruda. Gilda. Galda? See, how would you say that? I mean, I hope that you can hear this. No, you can't. Wait, give me a second. I should be able to hear this. Wait, let me pause the music. I just unpaused it.
Geruda.
That's how you say it.
Geruda.
Or if you would say in English.
Gelda.
Oh no, that does not.
Geruda.
Yes, the Japanese know better. So Geruda. Bro, see, I was gonna say Geruda festival, but man, if Cusack got a festival, if Cusack, like, listen, eventually, after all the main characters get festivals, I guess then Cusack could have got a festival, but Cusack getting a festival right now was super odd. I guess after Cusack getting a festival, anyone can get a festival, so. Unknown race, all vampires. I was somewhat hoping that they would add vampire as a separate race, but it would be insanely niche. So, I guess unknown is better for them, just in general. It's just like, it's like fairies, man. Fairies got super cocked by just not being a very represented race in the series in general. So, like, the only characters they can release are, like, yeah, King, Elaine, what's his name? I'm horrible with names. I'm terrible with names. No, the king, the first king, you know who it is. It's like they're not gonna just keep popping them like non-stop, right? So after a few months, the race itself just gets insanely, just outdated. Glocks. His name is Glocks. How can I forget? Gurhid, then Hellbrim. Hellbrim has had a new unit in a while. I think that blue Hellbrim, but I guess he's bad. So vampires, okay. Unknown race, that's fine. Unknown is already pretty good. Still pretty good. So demon race, Esteros. I guess it could just be that the Esterosa that we had that was gonna be a fast would just be a regular banner unit. Maybe with a different name as well. I would prefer if they're gonna make a different name. Hopefully, it will be Assault Esterosa. We'll see. Galfer. Again, I don't know if that's wheelchair Galfer or not. Grey Road. One day. See, the thing is that it's a meme, right? It's a meme that Grey Road doesn't have a unit. No one actually cares about Grey Road. Not a singular person actually cares about Grey Road. It's just for the memes that my guy still isn't in the game, right? So, yeah, it's cool. But no one cares. New Chandler, new Cusack. Chandler, man, the Chandler we have are so good. Does Chandler have good stats? Let me take a look. I know he has good crew resistance. I don't actually know. He does. Okay, oh my god, 21% lifesteal. He does have good stats. So whenever a new Chandler comes out, we might have a good unit. Even if he's a crit based unit, 71% crit chance. Now, not every unit with the same name has the same stats, because Super Awakening and Regular Awakening diverges that, but in the base they're very similar. So he has good stats. That's good. So whenever a new, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Does Cusack? Oh, sorry, but does Cusack have also good stats? Where is him? He's at the top, the first one. How did I miss that? Don't mind the crit damage. I have gear, crit damage gear on him with crit damage rolls. Very high Pierce. I mean, his crit chance is horrible because he has a car. See, this is the issue that I have with Cusack and Zeldris. Good lifesteal. The fact that they were both created to not crit means that future units will also not crit, right? So future units either will have the same card that doesn't crit but do extra damage to, or their Awakening and Super Awakening will give them a bunch of crit chance, or they're gonna suck. So we'll see. We still haven't had a new Executioner, Zeldris that he's called. Human race, Griamore, Hauser, and Gilfunder. We talked about in a video earlier today, or yesterday, I guess, because right now it's like 5 a.m. There's been a leak. They're gonna be getting a new Holy Relic, so we'll see that. Shin also got leaked, as well. So eventually, I think he's probably coming in the next disaster banner. Veronica. Interesting. Getting Veronica. Okay. Hendrickson, Dreyfus, Escanor. We also talked about Escanor in a previous video. It was leaked that there's going to be a new Halloween Escanor. They've been releasing so many new named characters that just are new named because they are new named. There's no reason for it, really. Like Merlin, let me open up Green Cross database. Merlin, oh, I have not actually set that up yet, okay. Merlin, right? This Merlin, having a different name than this Merlin, makes sense, right? This one's Lolly Merlin, this one's Base Merlin. But this Merlin is called Truth Seeker Merlin. Unlike this Merlin. But can you tell me, other than the absolutely broken back that Truth Seeker Merlin has, the difference between this Merlin, which has scoliosis when you see her in game, and where's just the other, like any Merlin? Man, Merlins have been not in a good state lately. None of them are good. Green Merlin, I think they have her 90. And this Merlin, they're the same character. Just like Executioner Zeldris and regular Zeldris, they are the same character. There's no reason for them to have a different name, other than they want to sell more cosmetics. So, expect a new named Escanor. Hopefully, at least it will be somewhat different. But if I had to assume, it would be the same thing as base Escanor. Same thing, just different names, so you buy new cosmetics. That if I listen, I know I'm cynical here, but it's how it's been. So I would love if it was just regular. Because the current Escanor we already have. Wait, does he have good stats? Maybe he. I keep going back and forth to the game. Maybe he doesn't. He doesn't. He has horrible stats. The only thing that he has going for him is the Pierce. And the somewhat decent resistance. Horrible crit chance, horrible crit resistance, and horrible lifesteal. Okay, so never mind. A new named Escanor would be good. Because he would be probably better than this Escanor by stats alone. But, like, what I would majorly prefer is buff this Escanor's stats. Boom. There's not much else you have to do. Yeah, he really... Ooh. Man. That curse... This does not fly these days. 19% crit resistance. That's horrible. That's one Sauriel level 1 card in death. That's basically it. Goddess Race! New Sauriel Tarmiel! Yay! Probably the ones from Story. I don't think I made a video on Chapter 19 because that's when I got sick. Is when Chapter 19 came out, so I didn't stream the story, and I was like, I might as well just beat it myself. Because they put in the story, if it's on global, if you've played already, these versions of Tarman and Sauriel that they acquire, you know, a little bit later on in the anime, just for a little brief period of time, they show those forms. Even though I'm talking about, they might be it. If you play story, they don't show any new moves or anything, which is unfortunate. I would have made a video on it if they did. But we'll see. The Sauriel and Tarmiel. See, the thing is that I would love if they would give us a lot of options for graces, right? So if a new Sauriel and Tarmiel come out, I would really love for it to be different graces than these ones. Because, you know, this Sauriel has, you know, that grace. And if a new Sauriel comes out, I prefer if they have a different one. Just like, I clicked on his passive, the grace. Just like it was with Ludo. Ludo got, you know, the Margaret, and it got the same, like, icon for Ludo, but it's a completely different grace. So, you have more options for graces. It's unfortunate that you can't use both at the same time, but I just prefer the options. So, hope that that's how they, you know, handle that. Collabs! Hensuha, that's slime. It's coming soon at some point. Netflix. I wonder what they mean by that. So, Regions just put Netflix in that marble. I'm assuming a Netflix series, just like Stranger Things, had a collab. I hope it's something more in line with some Deathly Sins this time. Listen, I have not been keeping up lately with like new anime or series and stuff, so I don't know if there's any new releases that would match up good with some Deadly Sins, really. But we'll see. That Marble. Different than Marble game. This could be KOF again. Bro. BTS World. BTS World is this... Bro. I'm telling you. I can see the million views. Listen. I'm opening Q app. Let's look up Netmarble. I click something. Oh, look at that. Look at that slime. Look at that. I don't know why it's so tiny. Let me squint for a second here. We got a King of Fighters. Oh my god, I can barely read. King of Fighters. Why is it so small? BTS University History. Make it happen, Grand Cross. Make it happen. Oh, I should not click this. I'm gonna get copy strike just by thinking of playing a BTS song. Anyways, the Marble Color. Ragnarok in its King. Merlin Bot. I mean, yeah, eventually they're gonna come out. Final boss finish scans. Arthur, man, there's that Arthur scan that's been in the files for the longest time that no one has. That looks like a final boss, but isn't really a final boss. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I don't like. I would not be able to find a picture of it right now. There's a one Arthur skin that looks like it would be bought from the store, but I never seen an actual picture of it in game. It's just on, you know, the files. It looks like it would have been from a Super Boss Arthur. Gerki de Matrona. It's okay. Zanarian Jenna, like, bro, what? These are not final bosses, bro. Final boss. Arthur is a final boss. I can take Arthur as a final. Zanarian Jenna, like, come on, bro. Those skins similar to final boss skins. Okay, I'll definitely take a similar to final boss Chandler skin for sure. I mean, any of these characters really. So this. I've already read this through, right? This is what excites me the most, and I hope that. I mean, this is very vague, but I hope that it's more than what I'm even expecting. Artifacts, which effects is similar to food effects. That's nice. That's great. Probably, you know, we're gonna get some artifact effects that will be like 10% attack. That'd be cool. But this is what I'm excited the most. Material for relics in final boss exchange shop. Now, this might be just one, you know, or maybe even up to 3. 3 would be a very nice amount. Like, you need 15. If they, like, I'm not asking for much here. I think 3 would be a great amount for that one material that's locked. Like, it's the other materials you can farm. Like, you can just keep the bird doesn't even take. Does he take stamina? He does take stamina. I'm talking shit. He takes stamina. It just the bird takes stamina. You can just keep beating the bird, and you will get the other material, right? It would be great to buy it as well from the exchange shop for sure. But if there's anything that they could put in the exchange shop, is that material that's time locked. Please. 3 would be an amazing amount. If they only pull 1, sure, but 3 would be an amazing amount. Festival unit incoming. It probably is after Grimoire House and Guild Finder. So, I am assuming in 2 weeks, it's going to be the Grimoire Hauser and Guild Finder banner. Triple unit banner, that's very odd. They usually don't do that. They do that with collabs, right? 4 units, but in actual, you know, regular bans, they would do 2. And then after that, 2 weeks after that, probably a festival. And then maybe 2 weeks after the festival, you'll be collab. That's probably what I'm, you know, thinking might be actually the next few, you know, banners we have to look forward to. Because if we look at, you know, how they've handled collabs in the past, that's not too far-fetched to think. If we go back here, this was 11 Mike, Jim and Will. This was the Stranger Things collab, was 2 weeks after Zeldris, which was a festival. Emilia, Ramron, Beatrice was a month after Merlin, so that also is an option. But, you know, collabs seem to actually release to sort of help festivals in a way. Like, I think that they were trying to do like a more human thing with the Stranger Things collab for Arthur, for Arthur and Bond that was about to come out, right? So it was a bunch of humans for Bond. It ended up working so well because, you know, none of these characters were good for Bond, but it was a bunch of humans, just like they released a bunch of unidentifieds for Merlin. So I don't know, that might have been a coincidence, but the Merlin thing was 100%. They released these characters for Merlin. It was for Merlin. So, you know, that's, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, Regions, for the not leaks, the data. That's how I'm gonna put in the title. New data just came out, boys. Anyways.